Hey, so we're here with Chance, and this is a happy day. I guess we just did his 1 week post-op. He's already seeing 20/50 without glasses or contacts. And just to give the viewers an idea of what that is, 20/50 is legal to drive in the daytime. And his best corrected vision before the surgery was 20/40, which is legal to drive at night, because he had some special unique things, I guess 3 things. Number one, he had nystagmus, where the eyes were going back and forth horizontally since birth. He also, because of that, had a little bit of lazy eye. That's why we weren't able to get him to 20/20. And also, he had ocular albinism, which is, I guess, the root cause. So before we start about how you're doing now, Chance, you want to just talk a little bit about what your life was like before this and maybe how it sucked or something like that? I don't know.
Sure. Before this, it's something I've struggled with all my life because, without glasses, I was 2600, which means I couldn't even, up to here, it was pretty much clear. So, because I had such a high script, I had to have really thick glasses that followed me all through middle school, high school. I got ridiculed for it.
Yeah, it's not cosmetically nice.
No, it's not. But I found, I guess, my dream, what I wanted to do when I was in high school. I joined the Lee Davis and Jairo OTC, where I became the admin of the unit.
Oh, cool.
And I handled all that for 3 years. But when I finally got out, I got the chance. A Navy recruiter contacted me because I got a 92 on the ASVAB. And
oh, wow.
I got the chance to go to, actually sign the contract in April to go for nuclear engineering. In February, I went down for basic training, and I got all the way to processing day 3, where they do all your eye tests, your hearing tests, everything to make sure that you can actually do your job.
Right.
And when I got there, I was told beforehand that, of course, I have all these conditions.
Yeah, you told them, yeah.
I have waivers for them. They
right.
told me that all of them were in order.
It's not like you were hiding something.
Not at all.
Right.
And I guess when I got down there, either MEPS, which is the facility that does all the checking and everything before you go to basic, dropped it or it wasn't found, but the waiver for my myopia wasn't in there. So I ended up getting separated out, and that was on the 19th. March 12th I got back, and it was a hard time because it genuinely, it was something I really wanted to do.
Yeah, that must have been really depressing for you.
But I was talking with my family. My father, of course, he was helpful with it. He helped me keep my spirits up, and my mother at the time was looking around, looking for anything we might be able to get back in.
Yeah, I think your mom did some research on the internet. That's how you found us from in Virginia or whatever.
Yeah, we're all the way in Virginia, so we were looking around there. But I think she saw you on Facebook or something like that, and we got to looking y'all up, and it finally came down to we contacted y'all, and I forget what day it was that we did our online consultation.
Oh, right, we did an online consultation.
But we did that, and of course you said you could at least get me to 20/40, 20/50-ish without glasses or with glasses. I forget which, but...
Which is it's a big improvement, and I think I was just talking to the doctor down there who is going to see you back in Virginia.
Mm-hmm.
He's also a pretty well-known refractive surgeon, but he does mostly LASIK. And then he was saying he's not so comfortable cutting a flap in somebody with nystagmus, because when your eye's moving around, you don't want to be cutting flaps. So one of the reasons we're able to do this is because we're not cutting flaps, and also because we have a good tracker in the laser. So even though your eye is moving, we're not cutting a flap. We're doing LASEK, that's a surface ablation, and it's safe to do on people with eyes that are moving around, or even nervous people when they move during the procedure. It's safe.
Yeah, and we finally got up here just last week, and we finally got our, I guess, pre-op done. And thanks to Dr. Chin, it's a whole nother world, and it's got so many more opportunities. I'm only a week in, and I can read pretty much everything in here for the most part.
Yeah, I would say you're going to get, at the very end, significantly better, to tell you the truth.
Yeah, because you said I was 20/50, right?
Yeah, so you're going to get to 20/40, but the clarity of vision is going to get better. And also because we got rid of your prescription and now you have no more myopia. Well, one thing, you don't have to worry about the myopia waiver because you have no more myopia.
Mm-hmm.
But the other thing is when we put the prescription onto someone's eyeballs 24/7, they can't ignore the vision out of each eye, so the laziness gets better. So we're doing a study right now, probably about 100 eyes. A former intern of mine, Matt, went to medical school, so now he's Dr. Real, and he's going to do the study and review the data. But we have at least 100 eyes, maybe more, of people with amblyopia that we lasered, where everyone says it's not worth it. These are adults; they're not going to do that great. But we kind of proved them wrong, and we really changed all their lives. And this is the purpose of this video, and we wanted to thank you for agreeing to this for YouTube, because, you know, we could put stuff on our website and stuff like that,
Yeah.
but, you know, people don't necessarily go to the website, and social media is good for that. It's also important to hear from the patient, because if we just put stuff on our website, they might just think we're just advertising or something. So this is more like a public service announcement.
Yes, sir. And if I could just say one thing, if you're scared about it or anything, man, I mean, it's intimidating, but just do it, honestly, because it's a whole, like I said, it's a whole nother world. I mean,
I could already tell the biggest difference with, of course, having him grow up as a child and watching him play with his friends and trying to play baseball and things like that just never would work out. It did not work well. But even just this first week, you can tell a world of difference.
Oh yeah, I've done enough patients that I've noticed it's not just a visual difference, and many of their parents say they feel more confident
Yes.
and more poised and more, I don't know, just more. They have more of a presence that they never had before.
Exactly. And hopefully, although he has missed out on quite a bit in his young life, maybe the next part of his life will be of much better quality.
No, that's
and
great.
Letting him do what he needs to do and what he wants to do. So
Yeah.
that's the biggest thing for me.
Yeah, because we're all look at Park Avenue LASEK. We're always treating patients who can't have LASIK, so we want to give people no barriers. And again, Chance has had so many barriers in his life, and hopefully today we overcame the visual barrier, so we get into the military, have all his accomplishments that way, but also have a sense of more confidence just going about his daily life, which again is even perceptible to me. You know him as a father, but I've noticed that today on the 1 week post-op, he's definitely more confident than he was on the pre-op.
Exactly.
It's amazing.
And unfortunately for us, we probably have one more son to go.
That's okay because we have financing. So.
That's a good thing. That's a good thing.
Yeah. So and I want to give a shout out to your ex-wife because she was helpful in the process.
Oh, she was she's the main driver, so she's the one that found you, and she's on the social media stuff, and I'm definitely not. So yeah, most of the credit goes to her. I'm just muscle and finance.
Was she also the main driver in your marriage too, or what?
Most of the time.
So
She'll say no.
Yeah.
But anyway.
look, I interacted with both of you guys, and you're both really good people. So I think I wanted to thank both of you, and it's a very nice family. And again, congratulations to Chance, and we're looking forward to great things. And then when you finish basic and you're on your way to becoming a nuclear engineer, you gotta send us some videos and photos, and we'll post them on our Instagram.
yes, sir.
We'll do it.
Congratulations! Yay!
Yay.
Good job!